Today I'm going to show you how to use Google Keep to help you get organized and as a student agenda. There's a few different ways you can access it using your Chromebook. First, if you open a new tab, you can click on the Google waffle in the top right, scroll down, and in the apps somewhere here you'll find Keep. You can also access it through the launcher in the bottom left. If you scroll down here, you can look around until you find Keep. You could also just go to the website keep.google.com. Once you're here, you're going to find that it's basically looks a lot like sticky notes. You can have all sorts of notes. You can put labels on them. You can do reminders. But the basics are this. You just click up top, and let's say I wanted to track my homework for the day. I could just try homework. And then I can either start writing notes, or if I click this 3 dots, I can choose to show checkboxes. And this will make it a list. And I can say, read book for English, first chapter, math worksheet, whatever. I can also change the color. So I might make my homework red so I know it's important and I have to do it. I can put on a reminder. I can remind myself later today, maybe during my core period, that I need to do it, or I could set it for a different time. I could choose tonight at 4 o'clock, 4:30, after school. Save. If I want to share this with someone, I just click on the person plus and I start typing their name. I can add an image if I want. And what's kind of nice is I could add a drawing. When I do this, I get a bunch of options. I get kind of a fountain pen, and I can choose what color I like. And I can draw. So you could do handwriting with this if you are more comfortable writing by hand than with typing. And I can also highlight. When I'm done, I can clear the page if I've decided that I've made a mistake, or I can just erase something. What's also nice is I could make it a grid in the background, which might be useful for math. I could do a basic graph, or I could do rules. I could zoom in or zoom out as well to write, to be clear. And then when I go back, it shows me that picture, and it's embedded in the note. If I scroll to the bottom and I'm not a fan of it, I could also throw it out. When I'm done, I just choose close. So now I've got my list of homework. See, I've got one in the past here. As I finish things, I can check it off, and then I know it's done. So this would be very useful to me for daily class, for supplies I want to pick up, for homework, for the day. If I wanted, I could, where did the labels go? Add a label. I could do a label for each different class, so I could always search world history. And I'd know that this is relating to world history. Close. And then, anytime I wanted to find something related to world history, I could just click on the left at world history and I could see all of my world history notes. Another useful tool is Save to Keep. Let's say I'm in Mr. Ackerman's world history class, and he keeps all of his notes and videos and stuff on his website. I'd like to save this, a link to this. So I'm going to use the Save to Keep extension. I click up top, and it makes a link to Mr. Ackerman's page. All resources for world history. World history notes. And I could even add in that link before. It automatically saves. So if I go back to world history, I go back to Google Keep, you can see I've got my notes here, and I can access them anytime. To get that app, you're going to click on the launcher and start typing Chrome Web Store. When you click on it, you have access to all of the apps from Loudoun County Public Schools. There are a lot here, and you just scroll down until you see the one you want. It's called Google Keep, and all you'll do is click on it and say Add to Chrome. I've already added it, so I don't have that option. So try using Google Keep. You can do handwritten notes, you can do checklists, you can write out your homework, you can link to notes for various classes, and hopefully this can help keep you a bit more organized.